Hello everyone. Today we have an interesting lesson. Before that, I have few questions to ask you. Are you ready? Okay. The first question, you have suddenly got some magical powers. What will you do? Or if you suddenly happened to become invisible, how will you react? Or you happened to land in a lonely, isolated island, how will you react? And you have all spirits around you, what would you do? Students, I think you have guessed what lesson we are going to learn today. Yes, it is the tempest. Tempest means a violent storm. It is an extract from Charles Lamb's Tales from Shakespeare. Here, extract means a small part of the original text. Students, it is an extract from the children's book Tales from Shakespeare. It was written by Charles Lamb and his sister Mary Lamb. Students, here we can see the image of Charles Lamb and Mary Lamb. Students, this book is particularly designed for the young readers, in the sense for the children. This book is about the collections of Shakespeare's familiar plays. Here plays means dramas. Before we get into the lesson, I will explain about the author William Shakespeare. He was born in April 1564 and he was died in April 1616. He was born in Stratford upon Avon, England. He was an English poet, playwright and actor. Students, who is a playwright? A playwright is a person who writes plays or dramas. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. So students, what do you mean by the word bard? That is poet. Next, what do you mean by the word Avon? That is native city of William Shakespeare. Students, why he is called as the Bard of Avon? Because he is considered to be the greatest poet that ever lived. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as both the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. Here, preeminent means greatest. Dramatist means a person who writes plays or dramas. His surviving body of work includes, here surviving means existing, so his existing body of work includes 37 plays. Here plays means dramas. 154 sonnets. Students, sonnet means a little song or small lyric. A sonnet has 14 lines and 2 narrative poems. So what is mean by narrative poem? A narrative poem is a longer form of poetry that tells an entire story, the majority of which he penned between 1589 and 1613. Here, penned means written, so the majority of which he has written between 1589 and 1613. Students, next, moving on to the introduction. The story Tempest is talking about magic, betrayal, love, forgiveness. It also deals with both tragic and comic themes. That is, the play starts with a tragedy but ends with good comedy. Students, before getting to the play, I am going to discuss some of the major characters of this play, The Tempest. The first character is Prospero, Duke of Milan. The meaning of Duke is king. Milan means a place name. Next character, Miranda, a beautiful young lady and daughter of Prospero. Next, Prospero's brother is Antonio, very cruel in nature. Next character is Ariel. The meaning of the word Ariel is a hidden, in the sense the invisible character of this play. Ariel is a good spirit, the chief of spirit. Next character is Gonzalo, the lord of Prospero's court, an honest minister in Prospero's court. Next character is Sycorax, a witch. Here, a witch, meaning of the word witch here, students, that is the woman who has evil magic powers she uses to harm others. In other words, she is an evil spirit with magical powers. She had a son called Caliban. He is an ugly monster. Next, the enemy of Prospero is Alonso, the king of Naples. Here, Naples is a place name, and he had a son called Ferdinand. Students, let's move on to the play. Prospero was the Duke of Milan, and he is very fond of reading books and in the art of magic. He trusted his brother Antonio and asked him to look after the kingdom, but Antonio was greedy, so he overthrew Prospero out of the kingdom with the help of King of Naples. Then Antonio exiled Prospero and Miranda, setting them on a ship to perish. Here, exiled means sending away them from their own land. Perish means die. So here, Antonio decided both Prospero and Miranda to send them to some other deserted island. He thought they would not survive the harsh sea. As Gonzalo is very fond of Prospero, he couldn't do anything. But to save the Duke, he secretly placed some fresh water, food, cloths, and magical books in the boat. Then Prospero and Miranda landed safely in an island. They were the only inhabitants there. Here, inhabitants says that they are the only human being exist there. But it was a magical island for years. The island was under the control of a witch named Sycorax. She is an evil spirit who imprisoned many good spirits in the trunk of the large trees in the island. One of those spirits was Ariel, the chief of all spirits. Prospero is very fond of magic, so he proceeded to make good use of his magic by freeing the spirit Ariel from the torment of imprisonment by a witch called Sycorax. Prospero found no living person on the island other than Sycorax's son Caliban. Caliban is always against towards Prospero, so Prospero employed Caliban as a slave to fetch and to do laborious works. After many years means, when they started their journey, Miranda was around 3 years. Now, after 12 years, that's what after many years. Now, Miranda is grown up. So, after 12 years, Antonio and several retainers. Here, the word retainers are King of Naples, Ferdinand, Antonio, and even the sailors set a sail on ship. When the ship came near Prospero's island, he raised a violent storm in the sea to wreck. Wreck is to destroy the ship of his enemies and ordered Ariel to torment. Here, torment means giving a suffer or pain to the inmates of the ship. Then Miranda was horrified at the plight of the shipwrecked. Here, plight means difficult situation, so she asked her father not to harm them. Prospero narrates his story to her and how they came to be ruined. So, she was a very small girl when they returned the island. Now, after 12 years, now she is 15. So, Prospero is actually describing their flashback. Then Prospero knocks Miranda and instructed Ariel to bring Ferdinand to his cave. So Ariel took Ferdinand to the other part of the island through a song, and others were landed in a different place because it was a violent storm. After many years, Miranda saw a second man, is Ferdinand. So, Miranda and Ferdinand fell in love with each other. In order to test the sincerity of Ferdinand's love for his daughter, Prospero made him carry thousands of logs. So, looking at this, Prospero thought that he might be a spy, so he didn't believe Ferdinand. When Miranda saw Ferdinand doing hard work, she took pity on him. Then she offered to do the work herself. Meanwhile, on the other side, Alonso and the crew thought that Ferdinand was dead. Ariel played a trick and made them to assemble in one place. Then Ariel brought them before Prospero. They were in tears, begging Prospero to forgive them. The king of Naples was happy to see his son alive. Then Prospero rewarded Miranda to Ferdinand as a gift of his true love. So, Prospero understood that Ferdinand was the suitable person for his daughter, and he offered Miranda as a gift to Ferdinand. Prospero forgave them as they realized their mistakes and repented. Prospero decided to restore his kingdom or dukedom. Before leaving the island, Prospero dismissed. Here, dismissed means released Ariel, broke his wand. Wand means his magical stick, and threw his magical books in the ocean. Students, let me read the first paragraph and later I will give you the explanation. There was an island in the sea, the only inhabitants of which were an old man named Prospero and his daughter Miranda, a very beautiful young lady. She came to this island so young that she had no memory of having seen any other human face than her father's. Now let's see some hard words. So here, what is mean by island? An island is a body of land that is surrounded by water, or in other words, we can say land surrounded by water. The next word is inhabitant. Inhabitant means a person or animal that lives in a place, or in other words, settler. Now I am going to narrate the play. Students, listen carefully. On a lonely island there lived a wise old man, Prospero. He was a great magician, and his daughter Miranda, a beautiful young lady. She was only 15 years of age. They lived in a cave made out of a rock. It was divided into several apartments, one of which Prospero called his study. There he kept his books, which chiefly treated of magic. By virtue of his art, here virtue means goodness, so by goodness of his art he had released many good spirits from a witch called Sycorax, who had them imprisoned. Here imprisoned means locked up in the bodies of large trees. These gentle spirits were ever after obedient to the will of Prospero. Of these, Ariel was the chief. They lived in a cave made out of rock, and that cave is divided into several apartments. One among that is for Prospero's magic study. Prospero rescues the spirits of the island from the witch Sycorax. In the sense, Prospero rescued, that is, he released the spirits of the island from the witch Sycorax, who was the pre-inhabitant of that island. What is pre-inhabitant here, students? That is, Sycorax, she came to that island before Prospero. She imprisoned all these spirits in the bodies of large trees with the help of her son Caliban. Later, all these spirits obey the words of Prospero. Ariel, who was the chief of all these spirits, Ariel took rather too much pleasure in tormenting an ugly monster called Caliban. Here, tormenting means making someone suffer or worry a lot. Monster means a strange or horrible creature. So, Ariel took rather too much pleasure in tormenting an ugly monster called Caliban, because He was the son of his old enemy Sycorax. Then Caliban was employed like a slave. So students, what is mean by slave? A slave is someone who is the property of another to fetch. Fetch means to get wood and do the most laborious offices, and Ariel had the charges of compelling him to these services. Later, Caliban became Prospero's slave, so Ariel took pleasure, that is, he was very happy in tormenting Caliban. Tormenting here, that is, torturing. So, Ariel was very happy in torturing Caliban, that is, Caliban has to fetch heavy wood and he has to do laborious offices. Laborious offices here, students, that it is not a plum of job, it is an idiom, that is not an easy job. So Caliban has to do difficult task. With the help of these spirits, Prospero could command the winds and the waves of the sea. By his orders, they raised a violent storm, in the midst of which, here mist means middle, he showed his daughter a fine large ship, which he told her was full of living beings like themselves. "Oh, my dear father," said she, "if by your art you have raised this dreadful storm," here dreadful means extremely bad or unpleasant, "have pity on their sad distress." Here pity means sorrow felt for another's suffering or misfortune. Distress means suffering or pain. See, the vessel will be dashed to pieces. Here, the vessel means the ship. Dashed to pieces means to break something into small pieces. Poor souls, they will all perish. Here, perish means die. One day, Prospero noticed a big ship on the sea with his magic power. He assumed his enemies were in the ship, as his brother Antonio and his enemy Alonso and his son Ferdinand and his minister loyal Gonzalo and some other crew. So, Prospero decided to raise a violent storm with heavy lightning and thundering with the help of his servant Ariel. Then Prospero showed this violent storm to his daughter Miranda. When Miranda saw that dreadful storm, she told her father that dreadful storm may break the vessel to pieces, in the sense it may break the ship to pieces, and even she told her father that poor sailors would lose their lives. Be not so amazed. Here, amazed means great surprise. Daughter Miranda, said Prospero, there is no harm done. I have so ordered it that no person in the ship shall receive any hurt. What I have done has been in care of you, my dear child. You are ignorant. Here, ignorant means unaware. Can you remember a time before you came to this cell? I think you cannot, for you were not then 3 years of age. So Prospero consoled his daughter Miranda, and he told all the poor sailors were very safe in the ashore. No harm was done to them. 12 years ago, Miranda, continued Prospero, I was Duke of Milan. Here, Duke means a man of very high social rank in some European countries, or in simple words, we can say a king. So, Duke means a king of Milan. Here, Milan means a place name, and you are a princess and my only heir. Heir means a person who receives or has the right to receive another person's property or title after that person's death. I had a younger brother whose name was Antonio, to whom I trusted everything. My brother Antonio, being thus in possession of my power, here possession means the act of having or taking into control, began to think himself the Duke indeed. Indeed means in fact or in reality. Prospero continued his speech. He started to narrating his past, that is, he addressed himself as the Duke of Milan. So Duke means King of Milan, and Miranda as the Princess of Milan. When Miranda heard this, she amazed. Prospero continued his speech that he was completely bound with magic studies, in the sense he was very much interested in magic studies. The opportunity I gave him of making himself popular among my subjects awakened in his bad nature a proud ambition to deprive me of my dukedom. Here, deprive means to take something important or necessary away from someone. A dukedom is a land owned by a duke, or in other words, a territory or area ruled by a duke. This he soon effected with the aid of the King of Naples. Aid means help or support. So King of Naples, a powerful prince who was my enemy. That time his brother Antonio, who was very cruel in nature, he joined with Prospero's enemy Alonso. Wherefore, here wherefore means for what reason, said Miranda, did they not that hour destroy us? My child, answered her father, they dared not. So dear was the love that my people bore me. Then Antonio carried us on board a ship, and when we were some leagues out at sea, here league means group, he forced us into a small boat without either tackle, sail or mast. Here tackle means equipment. There he left us as he thought to perish. Here perish means die. But a kind lord of my court, one Gonzalo, who loved me had privately placed in the boat water, provisions. Here provisions means food, apparel means clothes, and some books which I prize above my dukedom. Dukedom means it is the land owned by a duke, or in other words, a territory or area ruled by a duke or king. Students, what is mean by sail? Sail means canvas sheet. So in the first picture we can locate mainsail and head sail. On the other side we are going to see mast. Mast means pole. So on the other picture we can locate mast, that is pole. So they both made a plot. Here the meaning of the word plot, that is a plan. They both made a plan to kill Prospero. So Antonio summoned, that is called, one of his ministers to his court. Antonio ordered Gonzalo, that is who was very loyal to Prospero. Antonio ordered Gonzalo to put Prospero and Miranda in a small destructive boat. Here small destructive boat means the boat which will damage very soon. So as his master's order, Gonzalo left Prospero and Miranda in a small destructive boat. That time Miranda was only 3 years old. Gonzalo secretly kept some food, fuel and some magic books, as he was loyal to his king Prospero. In the sense, Prospero prized those magic books more than his dukedom. That time Prospero realized that he was betrayed by his brother Antonio, that he left them alone in the open air to perish. Perish here, students, to die. But by luck, Gonzalo's kindness held Prospero till he reached that island. "Oh, my father," said Miranda, "what a trouble must I have been to you then." "No, my love," said Prospero, "you are a little angel that did preserve me." Here preserve means save or protect. Your innocent smiles made me bear up. Here bear means tolerate or stand against my misfortunes. Here misfortune means bad luck. Our food lasted till we landed on this desert island, since when my chief delight. Here delight means joy or happiness has been in teaching you, Miranda. And well, have you profited by my instructions? When Miranda heard all his father's painful experience, her eyes filled with tears, and even she asked her father why didn't his brother Antonio did not kill them. Prospero told his daughter Miranda that his brother Antonio did not have that much courage to kill them, and even the subjects. Here the subjects means the people of Milan adored him the most, which means they love Prospero the most. "Heaven thank you, my dear father," said Miranda. "Now tell me, sir, your reason for raising this sea storm? No, then, said her father, that by means of this storm my enemies, the king of Naples and my cruel brother, are cast ashore upon this island. Here, cast means throw, ashore means on or to the shore, or in other words, we can say on land at sea. So, what is meant by ashore? Ashore means on land at sea. Having so said, Prospero gently touched his daughter with his magic wand. Here, wand means stick, and she fell fast asleep. For the spirit Ariel just then presented himself before his master to give an account of the tempest. Here, tempest means what? A violent storm, and how he had disposed of the ship's company. Here, disposed means overcome, and though the spirits were always invisible to Miranda, here invisible means impossible to see or unable to be seen, Prospero did not choose she should hear him holding conversations as would seem to her with the empty air. Miranda thanked her father, she told, and even she felt how much trouble she had been to his father that time. Suddenly, Prospero took his magic wand. Here, magic wand means magic stick. So, as a magician, Prospero took his magic stick and touched his daughter Miranda. As soon as he touched, Miranda has fallen asleep. Well, my brave spirit, said Prospero to Ariel, how have you performed your task? Ariel gave a lively description of the storm and of the terrors of the mariners. Here, mariners means sailors, and how the king's son Ferdinand was the first who leaped into the sea. Here, leaped means jumped, and his father thought he saw his dear son swallowed up by the waves and lost, but he is safe, said Ariel, in a corner of the ale, sadly lamenting. Here, lamenting means mournful or sad, the loss of the king, his father. And then, students, Prospero called his servant Ariel. Ariel appeared before his master. Then Prospero inquired about the condition of his enemy as well as the violent storm that was created by Ariel. That how had Ariel created that violent storm? Then Ariel gave a lively description of that violent storm to his master Prospero. That is, Prospero's enemies, they were all frightened, and even they felt they would sink in the sea. And then Ariel first of all separated them into 3 groups. The first man to fell into the sea was Ferdinand. It was happened in front of his father Alonso. So he stood helplessly on the ship. Then he lamented in the sense, students, Alonso cried aloud that he couldn't help his son. He felt his son could have lost his life. That's my delicate Ariel. Here, delicate means skilled or expert, said Prospero. Bring him here. My daughter must see this young prince. Where is the king and my brother? When Prospero heard this, he ordered his servant Ariel to fetch Ferdinand to his cave. Prospero asked, Where is the king and my brother? I left them, answered Ariel, searching for Ferdinand, whom they have little hopes of finding, thinking they saw him perish. Here perish means die. Of the ship's crew, not one is missing, though each one thinks himself the only one saved, and the ship, though invisible to them, here invisible means impossible to see or unable to be seen, is safe in the harbor. Here harbor means it is an area of the sea at the coast which is partly enclosed by land or strong walls so that boats and ships can be left there safely. In other words, harbor means an area of water next to the coast, often protected from the sea by a thick wall where ships and boats can shelter. Ariel then went to fetch Ferdinand. Here fetch means bring back. Oh, my young gentleman, said Ariel, when he saw him, I will soon move you. You must be brought, I find, for the lady Miranda to have a sight of your pretty person. Come, sir, follow me. He followed in amazement. Here, amazement means surprise. The sound of Ariel's voice till it led him to Prospero and Miranda, who are sitting under the shade of a large tree. Now, Miranda had never seen a man before, except her own father. So, Ariel went to fetch. Here, went to fetch means went to bring back Ferdinand to his master's cave, and then Ferdinand was alone at the ashore. He was safe, but he felt, and even he cried aloud, that his father would have lost his life. Suddenly, Ferdinand heard a voice. Whose voice, students? Whose voice? That is, yes, Ariel's voice. That voice instructed Ferdinand to follow him. Then Ferdinand helplessly followed that voice. That sound leads Ferdinand to Prospero's cave. When Ferdinand reached that cave, he felt he was in a magic land, and even Ferdinand there he saw a beautiful, a miracle young lady was sitting under the shade of the tree. Miranda, said Prospero, tell me what you are looking at yonder. Here, yonder means at some distance. Oh, father, said Miranda, in a strange surprise. Surely that is a spirit. Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, it is a beautiful creature. Is it not a spirit? No, girl, answered her father Prospero. It eats and sleeps and has senses such as we have. This young man, you see, was in the ship. He is somewhat altered by grief. Here, grief means sorrow, or you might call him a handsome person. He has lost his companions. Here, companion means with whom one travels, and is wandering. Here, wandering means travel aimlessly about to find them. Miranda, who thought all men had grave faces and grey beards like her father, was delighted with the appearance of this beautiful young prince, and Ferdinand, seeing such a lovely lady in this desert place, and from the strange sounds he had heard, expecting nothing but wonders. Here, wonders means miracle. Thought he was upon an enchanted island. Here, enchanted means filled with delight. Delight means what? Joy or happiness. And that Miranda was the goddess of the place, and as such he began to address her. She timidly answered she was not goddesses. Timidly means lack of confidence or lack of courage. So, she timidly answered she was no goddesses but a simple maid. Here, maid means a girl or an unmarried young woman, and was going to give him an account of herself when Prospero interrupted her. Here, interrupted means to stop someone from speaking. He was well pleased to find they admired each other. Here, he refers to Prospero. Prospero was well pleased to find they admired each other, which means well liked each other. But to try Ferdinand's constancy, here constancy means faithfulness or loyalty. He resolved. Here resolved means he decided to throw some difficulties in their way. Who decided? Here Prospero decided to throw some difficulties in their way. Therefore, advancing forward, he addressed the prince with a stern air. Here, stern means severe, strict, harsh. Stern air means harsh voice, telling him he came to the island as a spy. Spy means what? Secret agent. To take it from him who was the lord of it. According to the Prospero's wish, mutually they fell in love at first sight. Prospero was delighted, that is, he was very happy. But Prospero asks Ferdinand, his enemy's son, that is, a son of his enemy, Alonso. So he decided to test Ferdinand constancy. Here, students, constancy means his loyalty, that is, his true love for his daughter Miranda. Follow me, said he. Here he refers to Prospero. I will tie your neck and feet together. You shall drink sea water, shellfish, withered roots. Here, withered means dry, so dry roots. And husks of acorns. Husk means shell. Acorns means the fruit of the oak tree shall be your food. No, said Ferdinand, I will resist this. Here, resist means oppose, or in other words, refuse to accept, and drew his sword. But Prospero, waving his magic wand, here wand means stick, fixed him to the spot where he stood, so that he had no power to move. Miranda hung upon her father, saying, Why are you so ungentle? Have pity, sir. I will be his surety. This is the second man I ever saw. Unto me he seems a true one. Silence, said the father. One word more will make me chide you. Here, chide means scold you. Girl, what? An advocate for an impostor? Here, advocate means support. Impostor means a person who pretends to be someone else in order to deceive others. Here, deceive means mislead others. You think there are no more such fine men, having seen only him and Caliban? This he said to prove his daughter's constancy, which means faithfulness or loyalty, and she replied, here she refers to Miranda, My affections are most humble. I have no wish to see a goodlier man. Come on, young man, said Prospero to the Prince Ferdinand. You have no power to disobey me. Prospero had commanded Ferdinand to pile up some heavy logs. Here, pile means bundle up some heavy logs of wood. King's son, not being much used to laborious work, here laborious means difficult work, Miranda soon after found him almost dying with fatigue. Alas, said she, here fatigue means tiredness. Do not work so hard. My father is at his studies. He is safe for these 3 hours. Pray rest yourself. Then what happened? Prospero had commanded Ferdinand to bundle up some heavy logs of wood. When Ferdinand was busy at his work, Miranda noticed Ferdinand was almost dying in fatigue, that is, he was almost tired, he lost all his energy. So, Miranda told Ferdinand to take some rest. Oh, my dear lady, said Ferdinand, I dare not. I must finish my task before I take my rest. If you will sit down, said Miranda, I will carry your logs the while. But this Ferdinand would by no means agree to. Prospero, who had enjoined Ferdinand this task merely as a trial of his love, was not at his books, as his daughter supposed, but was standing by them invisible to overhear what they said. Ferdinand enquired her name, which she told, saying it was against her father's express command she did so. But Ferdinand refused her offer, and Ferdinand told Miranda that he must finish his master's order. And then Ferdinand, in a fine long speech, told the innocent Miranda he was heir to the crown of Naples and that she should be his queen. Prospero then appeared before them. "Fear nothing, my child," said he. Here he refers to Prospero. "I have overheard." Here, overheard means hear without the knowledge of others and approve all you have said. And Ferdinand, if I have too severely used you, I will make you rich amends. Here, amends means compensate by giving you my daughter. All your vexations. Here, vexation means worry or anger. Were but trials of your love, but you have nobly stood the test. Then, as my gift, take my daughter." Then, this conversation is overheard by Prospero invisibly. Then, suddenly, Prospero appeared before Ferdinand and Miranda. Prospero told Ferdinand that he has treated him severely, so he decided to give Miranda as a gift to Ferdinand. When Prospero left them, he called his spirit Ariel, who quickly appeared before him, eager to relate what he had done with Prospero's brother and the king of Naples. Ariel said he had left them almost out of their senses with fear at the strange things he had caused them to see and hear. Afterwards, Prospero left the place. Then Prospero called his servant Ariel. Ariel appeared before his master Prospero. Then Prospero inquired about the condition of his enemy, that is, particularly about his brother Antonio, his enemy Alonso. Ariel replied that they were all exhausted. Here, exhausted means they were tired out of wandering. When fatigued with wandering, here fatigued means tired. And famished, here famished means extremely hungry for want of food, he had suddenly set before them a delicious banquet. Banquet means feast. And then, just as they were going to eat, he appeared visible before them in the shape of a harpy. So students, here harpy means a monster described as having a woman's head and body and a bird's wings and claws. In other words, we can say harpy means monster like women. So here we can see the picture of harpy, a ferocious monster. Ferocious means very eager for something, with wings, and the feast vanished away. Vanished means disappeared away. And even Ariel told his master that they were all famished. Here, what is that word, students? Famished, that is hungry. When Prospero heard this, he ordered Ariel to perform some magic trick. So Ariel, by tricking Prospero's enemy's eyes, he placed a delicious banquet. Delicious banquet here, students, that is delicious food or delicious feast in front of Prospero's enemies. When they try to eat that feast, Ariel suddenly snatches it and vanishes. Then, to their utter amazement, here utter means complete amazement, this seeming harpy spoke to them, reminding them of their cruelty in deriving Prospero from his dukedom. Here dukedom means kingdom, and leaving him and his infant daughter to perish, which means to die in the sea, saying that for his cause these terrors were suffered to afflict them. Here afflict means trouble them. Ariel talked to them. That voice reminds Prospero's enemies the injustice they have done to Prospero. The king of Naples and Antonio, the false brother, repented the injustice. Here, repent means to be very sorry for something bad you have done. In other words, we can say feel for wrongdoing. Injustice means unfairness they had done to Prospero. Then bring them here, Ariel, said Prospero. Ariel soon returned with the king, Antonio, and old Gonzalo. This Gonzalo was the same who had so kindly provided Prospero formerly with books and provisions. Here provisions means foods. When his wicked brother, here wicked means evil or bad, left him as he thought to perish. So what is meant by perish? To die in an open boat in the sea. They realized their mistake when Prospero heard this. He ordered Ariel to bring all his enemies to his cave. So Ariel took all his enemies, that is Antonio, Alonso, Gonzalo, and some other crew to Prospero's cave. Grief and terror. Here grief means sorrow. So grief and terror had so stupefied. Here stupefied means unable to feel properly their senses that they did not know Prospero. He first discovered himself to the good old Gonzalo, calling him the preserver. Here preserver means prevent from damage of his life. And then his brother and the king knew that he was the injured Prospero. Prospero first he appeared before his loyal minister Gonzalo. Prospero thanked Gonzalo and even he told he was the preserver of his life. And then Prospero appeared before his brothers Antonio, who was very cruel, as we have seen already. Antonio with tears and sad words of sorrow and true repentance. Here repentance means regret, implored his brother's forgiveness. Implore means beg or ask his brother's forgiveness, and Prospero forgave them, and upon their engaging to restore his dukedom. Here restore means return or bring back his dukedom. Dukedom means kingdom. He said to the king of Naples I have a gift in store for you too. And opening a door, showed him his son Ferdinand playing chess with Miranda. But Antonio withdrew repent means true regret. He restored the dukedom, here dukedom means kingdom, to his brother Prospero. Then Prospero forgave him, and then Prospero appeared before Alonso, that is, before his enemy Alonso. Alonso was already very sad because he felt that he had lost his son. But Prospero, he pulled back the curtain of the storeroom. There Alonso saw his son Ferdinand and beautiful lady who were playing chess. Alonso was overwhelmed that he was very happy to see his son alive. Nothing could exceed the joy of the father and the son at this unexpected meeting, for they each thought the other drowned in the storm. The King of Naples was almost as much astonished at the beauty. Astonished means surprised at the beauty and excellent graces of the young Miranda, as his son had been. Who is this maid? Said he. She is the daughter to this Prospero, who is the famous Duke of Milan, of whose renown means fame or celebrity, I have heard so much, but never saw him till now. Of him I have received a new life. He has made himself to me a second father, giving me this dear lady, said Ferdinand. Then the King of Naples, that is Alonso, was very much surprised at the beauty and excellent graces of the young Miranda, and asked his son, who is this maid? Then Ferdinand said, she is the daughter to this Prospero, who is the famous Duke of Milan. No more of that, said Prospero. Let us not remember our troubles past, since they so happily have ended. And then Prospero embraced his brother. Embrace means hug his brother, and again assured him of his forgiveness. Then Prospero now told them that their ship was safe in the harbor, and the sailors all on board her, and that he and his daughter would accompany them home the next morning. Before Prospero left the island, he dismissed. Here dismiss means release Ariel from his service, to the great joy of that lively little spirit. So Prospero forgave all of them. As a dutiful father, he arranged the marriage of Miranda and Ferdinand, as they loved each other. Then Prospero told the ship was very safe in the harbor. The next day they planned to move Milan. So Prospero regained his dukedom of Milan. At last he released his faithful spirit Ariel free. Thus the story ends happily. Prospero pardons Antonio for his disloyalty. The Duke which means the king, regains his dukedom or kingdom. His daughter Miranda is married to Ferdinand. So students, what is the theme you have to understand or you have to learn from this play? That is forgiveness and repentance, or the prime theme of this play. Repentance means true regret. Students, I hope you would have enjoyed the story and understood well. Just read the entire play once and read the hard words. Thank you students. We will meet in the next class.